What's up, Cancer? Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. Cancer continues to have high viewership on my readings, so I'm going to continue to send out bonus readings for you whenever I can. So, welcome in, Cancer. This reading, I'm looking at divine messages of guidance that will help Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, cross watchers are always welcome. All right, what's in the overall energy of this reading? What does Cancer need to know most? The Cancers who are here, tuned in. Interesting. High Priestess in reverse. All right, thank you. That's what's hidden. Outcome and advice. All right, so let's look at it, Cancer. The High Priestess in reverse. This is someone either way that I'm reading this message, this feels like someone who's not tuned into their gifts, not tuned into their higher self. Someone... Let me clarify this. Who's in this High Priestess in reverse energy? What does Cancer need to know about this High Priestess in reverse energy? Why is this showing up today? Moon, something hidden, something in the unconscious. Ooh, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Star card, Two of Pentacles. Something's hidden. Boy, there's two aces. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups coming out in this energy. New loving energy coming in. It's closer than you think. This is a timing card for me. You might be perceiving that something's going to take a lot longer, something that you've been moving towards, trying to get to calmer waters. Something, you're closer than you think. Yeah, this new energy, something new, it feels like that you really love and that you're really excited about. Has the potential to be healing. It feels like it's around your North Node, your North Star. Big dream that you've been going after. There's some decision in the 3D that's happening. With the High Priestess in reverse, it feels like you're not seeing this. This isn't on your radar. Moon card, it feels like it's in your unconscious. It feels like it's been whatever. This is wonderful, but it feels like it's been hidden from you. New opportunity, new Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and Chariot. There you're showing up in your own reading, Cancer, that allows you to get what you want from the reading. Do you hear that? Whoop, whoop. That's a curved nose thrasher. Beautiful sounds. Weird looking bird. Call him Obi. Odd bird. But she's been bringing her babies, and so she feeds off of the bird feeder, and then the little baby's right there. Feed me, feed me. So the mama bird feeds herself and then turns around and feeds it to the baby. So anyway. Okay. It feels like there's some opportunity you said no to. Someone who was controlling, manipulative, cruel, someone who tries to control your narrative. It looks like you've made moves, moved on. Your back is turned. You've moved away from this person's energy. Who's the King of Swords in reverse? Why is this person's... Boy, another ace. Now that's all aces showing up in this reading. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but still showing up, and then Ace of Swords. Foundational truth. Three of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. It looks like there's someone who... This could be work related. Someone who wants to work with you. Feels like communication coming in. Hey, Cancer. It's lovely. This is all... Feels like this energy is coming in because you've recognized what is a worthy opportunity and what's not, what's for you and what's not. Looks like you've moved away from what's not for you, and so there's something really wonderful coming in. There's like a decision to this. You get to decide. It looks really good. Looks like you're asking all the questions, making sure you've got the clarity. Wow. This could be more than just a work opportunity. There's so much new energy coming in. You've ended some cycle where you didn't know your own value. And it feels like you've ended a cycle where you overgive. Feels like your overgiving was setting you in a toxic cycle. Yeah, it looks like there was some painful ending that you needed to go through before you could have this, whatever's coming in. All right. This very well could be on multiple fronts, many different energies coming in. So it might create a contract, like a work contract. Let me see what this no, I'm still getting past energies. Like you had to get past your past, Cancer, is what I'm getting. You had to get over some limiting beliefs about yourself, poverty conscious, some painful endings. It feels like there's a lot in your past that you've gone through. And right now in this energy, it feels like you're not seeing this. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is actually very intuitive, but you're not seeing this. Feels like it's been hidden from you, as not as like oh my gosh, a disaster hidden from me, but like surprise and delight. These feel like surprising new energies, communications. It's closer than you think. It feels like you love life. You're enjoying life. You're in the flow of it. You've moved on from calmer grounds, moved away, moved on from someone that was very controlling of you and the narrative. Now you're following your highest excitement. You're going after something really big. You've been healing along the way. And it feels like someone's coming in with, it feels like several options, honestly. One specifically feels like work. Someone wants to work with you. Feels like there's so much resonance here. There's truth, honesty. This is a foundation of truth. This feels lovely. It feels like a great mix. You get to decide. It's up to you, Cancer. This is really wonderful. It feels like some of you are learning to trust. So you can trust that crap's always going to happen and co-create with fear. I trust that things are always going to mess up, and fear and worry and anxiety. Or you can choose to trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. The universe is wanting to show you how loved you are. The universe is wanting to show you how to be yourself and have the soul-fulfilling experience that you prefer. So you get to decide what energies you want to co-create with. Fear and worry, or trust that things are working out for you, and then validate when they do. Oh, wow, that turned out better than expected. Oh, wow, things are really smoothing out. You have to validate then when things do smooth out, and ignore the rough patches. There's some kind of energetic playing about what you're focusing on. To say yes to the universe. Yes, more of that. And to say yes more, you say thank you. Even before something's arrived, you say thank you. Thank you for all the lovers I have yet to love. Thank you for all the friends who I have yet to meet, who I will love and who will love me. Thank you for all the abundance that flows into my experience. Thank you for all the experiences and joy and fulfillment that I have yet to experience and I'm looking forward to. All right. Let's look at what's hidden. 6 cards came out. Queen of Wands, Sun reverse, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Fool card. You're very charismatic. You've got this, I know you're a Cancer, but you've got this Queen of Wands type of energy. It does feel like you're happy, Cancer. And when you're happy, when you're going after what you want, then you've got a spark about you. Happiness, sunshine. It feels like you own all of who you are. You're not ashamed. It feels like you've cleared some guilt and you own who you are. You're not perfect. Who is? You're willing to learn as you go. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. There was some sadness or confusion when you were clinging on to an environment. This feels like this King of Swords in reverse energy. Someone that you've moved on from. You're no longer interested. You might have thought that that was your happily ever after and you held on. For some of you, you might feel like too long and it created a lot of unhappiness. But it looks like now, Cancer, you've learned from that experience. You've reconnected the dots in a different way. You've been willing to see things from a different perspective. Always learning, not a full cup. And taking a leap of faith in a new direction. This is new energy. New aces, Fool card, new pathways opening up, seeing things from a new perspective. Feels like you're very different, Cancer. That's definitely the starting point of why everything is, there's all this new energy coming out to meet you. It's because you're new. You're a different version of yourself. Wow. It looks like there was a painful ending in the past. Again, this past energy, when you were wounded, when you were confused. It looks like you were raised to abandon yourself. And so until recently, you were just operating under those belief systems, those programmings that say that you have to abandon yourself to uplift others, to be a support character for others. It looks like someone was taking advantage of your childhood wounding. And instead of helping you heal from it, they were exploiting your woundedness. Looks like you've healed from that, and that's why you're a very different person. Because you've done the work. You've done the work. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, in the outcome and advice, we've got the Ace of Pentacles upright. It was the only ace that came out in reverse in the overall energy. Now we have all 4 aces upright. This is on every front. You're new. Your vibration is very different. And so you are attractive. You've been willing to learn from your mistakes, move on from past energy. And so now it's like new energy coming in, new opportunity, new pathways to explore. Any final messages for Cancer? Any advice? Next steps? These new energies help you kind of leave the challenging past behind you. Oh, this is interesting as last messages. 5 of Cups, Magician reverse, Tower. This person who you've moved on from, you're very different. You've had quite a glow up. I don't even feel, do you recognize yourself, Cancer? You feel very different in the best way. You were always lovable. You were always perfect. So I'm not saying there was better or worse. It just feels like you're very different. You're charismatic, attractive, on your game, feeling yourself. So others are like feeling you too. And people are coming in left and right. It feels like there's potential for love here, for work. And it's because you love yourself and you follow your highest excitement. And it feels like this past person who was so comfortable sabotaging you, your life, making you miserable, exploiting your woundedness, your unhealed, they're having a Tower. This person feels like they projected who you are onto you, that a lack of worth, a lack of value. It doesn't feel like this person believed you could ever become this version. It doesn't feel like this person can really perceive you through their own projections onto you. And so this is someone very manipulative, someone who's controlling, someone who feels like they get to determine other people's value. It makes them feel powerful. It's a very insecure person. Instead of going out there and building, this is someone who's just a saboteur, someone who conquers, someone who blocks. And it makes them feel like a big person, big grand poobah to get to affect change and manipulate. But they're having a Tower. Their reality is collapsing because it doesn't look like anything that they've created, you've just been able to dodge it and come out on top and come out with all this new energy. You're a bit of a star with the Star, Chariot, Queen of Wands. You're multifaceted as well. And I don't think this person, definitely didn't expect this. And it's not that you're out there trying to convince people through a narrative. See me as successful. The proof is in the pudding. You are just stepping into, and it's almost like you don't care what anybody says, which makes you more powerful. You care about how you feel about yourself. And what's ironic about that is once you stop caring about trying to convince anyone to care about you, went on your way and start caring about you. Start learning how to love yourself in a very empowering way, making your own decisions, and stepping into your power. This person, they just couldn't perceive you. They felt that they could control what happens to you. They felt entitled to control your narrative. It's been a challenge to end this cycle with this person. There was some confusion around the breakup. It was purposely confusing. This person feels like they enjoy manufacturing painful endings. This person might do that in their business life, in their life with their friends. But they refuse to see things a different way. They don't want to learn a new way of perceiving things. They just are bound and determined to have things the way they see them. Boy, you're moving so quickly. You're being celebrated. A harvest. This feels like it's happening. Feels like you're in this energy, Cancer, maybe for the next year and a half. It feels like someone needed to be removed from your energy so you could experience this acceleration. You could experience this fulfillment. You could experience this version of you and what you want to create with us. Your willingness to go at it alone, to learn. And it feels like you've learned you've learned so much, but there's something that you're really focused on, and whatever you focus on grows, and you're not focusing on this person anymore, and it shows. So, all right, Cancer, that's your reading. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day.